session by Mr. Yusuff Liadi Abiodun. Mr. Yusuff is one of the most promising and fast-rising respected Nigerian youth who has over the years built himself around youth political involvement, good governance, humanitarianism, economic restructuring, and reform. He founded the Youth Leadership Parliament, Nigeria, where he is now the executive director. Mr. Yusuff has been working on the UN Sustainable Development Goals since 2017, when he was still a student of University of Abuja, and he had an opportunity to attend Abuja International Modern United Nations Conference. With experience gathered from different spaces, Yusuff founded an initiative called Be the Change Africa, a platform created for the implementation of UN Sustainable Development Goals and to get other young Africans involved in the process to achieve Agenda 2030. Thank you so much for joining us today, Mr. Yusuff. Over to you for your session, SDG16, Peace, Justice, and Strong Institutions through Youth Leadership Parliament.
According to the Interparliamentary Union, IPU, the half of the world population, they are under 30. And out of this population, only 2.6% are representing this group as a member of parliament. And this is a big challenge to a youth space. And this is as a relationship with the topic I'll be talking about, which is achieving peace, justice, and building a strong institution through youth leadership parliament. Without having a strong institution, securing peace, and deliver justice, it will be difficult for us to achieve a sustainable development goal. Because Sustainable Development Goals 16, peace, justice, and strong institution, is not only important and valuable on its own, it's also a key enabling for other sustainable development goals. And if we are to realize sustainable development goal, we need to build the capacity of the youth. We need to make their voice heard. We need to put their action in the system. And the youth are facing a big challenges, which is underdeveloped. So we need to find a way to build the capacity of the youth, to develop them, and give them the necessary skill, and make sure that they are also get involved in political system, especially when it comes to the decision making. You know, they need to get involved on this decision that's mostly affected them. And if we are doing this, we can be able to build a strong and inclusive institution. To achieve sustainable development goal, it's quite easy if we are to use the agents of change that we have. And who are those agents of change? They are the youth. If we can use the power of the youth in a constructive way to achieve sustainable development goal, will be more easy than ever. But if we neglect the power of the youth and we neglect them, we don't build their capacity, definitely there's going to be a big challenge on a global world. So the topic, it's quite easy, and achieving peace and securing peace and deliver its justice, it's quite easy through the agent of change that we have, which are the youth. And neglecting them is going to be a big problem. So how can a world build the capacity of the youth towards securing peace? It's when you give them a good orientation about what leadership is all about. Youth can prevent the conflict. Youth can end the gender balance. Youth can end the gender violence. But if they lack the right orientation about what leadership is all about, it will be hard for them to do this. And most importantly, in the decision making, looking at the world population, which is half of the world are youth, and only 2.6% are representing them. as a member of parliament. You know, this shows that the lack, the total number of the youth are not well represented when the decision is making. That's out of the parliament. When they want to make a law, an order, the youth force must be heard. They must make an input and they must contribute their quota. So if we are to, build a strong institution as well, youth can be used as an anti-corruption because youth are well known with their innovative ideas, they are intellectual, and they have the capacity, they have the energy to dare the impossibility. And this can only be done when we see them as a resourceful, not a wasteful. So we need to find a way of building the capacity of our youth. We need to find a way of develop their skills. We need to find a way of give them an enabling room, creating an avenue for them to engage in political processes. And not only that, we need to give them a platform to showcase their ideas. Lacking or neglecting youth in the system, most especially in the political system, you know, it has been a backward for a nation development. So if we are to achieve a sustainable world, and if we are to build a strong institution, securing peace and deliver justice, we need to build the youth leadership and make a way for them to get involved in political processes and decision making. Thank you so much. I am Yusuff, the country director of Youth Leadership Parliament. As a youth-focused organization, which promotes youth participation in democratic processes, YIP have a different initiative to build the youth capacity. And one of our initiatives is called Youth MP Internship. Youth MP Internship is a year program which is to develop youth, to build their capacity, enlighten them on political processes, and give them the right information on what what leadership is all about. We know it's not about occupying position, but it's to understand and have, what you are going to deliver when you get to that post. So, and we have another initiative called the Generation Lex. The Generation Lex initiative is to try to change the orientation of the youth from the perspective they have on the leadership and politics to the right and build their capacity to emerge as a future leader. And we have a Youth for Peace. Youth for Peace is to have, creating an avenue to discuss on how to build a peace, how to maintain peace within your society, and how you can stand and become an agent of peace and change maker. So we have a various initiative and program and project we are developing. We are initiating to build the capacity of the youth and develop them. And so far, we have a very strong relationship with some other organizations within Africa. Even the Youth Leadership Parliament, we have a branch in Ghana, we have a branch in Kenya, another some African country. And we want to expand our capacity. We want to extend it to other countries. So we'll be glad. We are so open for partnership, for sponsorship. And also, if you have any ideas, you have any projects or any initiative, you think we can come in, we are always open for that. And which is one of our motive and one of our objectives to achieve, to promote youth participation in democratic processes. So we encourage youth in Nigeria, we encourage them to start taking action and partaking in political processes from the local level to a national space. So some of our members now, they are serving as a member of Nigerian Youth Parliament. We have some of them that they are part of the ESCO in their political parties. And others capacity they are serving as a youth member of, as a member of Youth Leadership Parliament in Nigeria. So we'll be glad to extend our job, our work to other countries, and we like to have a partnership with other organizations within Africa or outside the continent to other countries. So we'll be glad to partner with them. And if there's any opportunity to come in, we are ready to do that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yusuff, for that very inspiring session. We can see that you are doing amazing work towards empowering the youth of Nigeria. All the best for your future endeavors. Thank you so much for joining.